Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to BBVA Compass Field here in Birmingham, Alabama. Second half about to get underway. Roadrunners, Blazers. First half was, if we could divide it up in two halves, you would see that the Roadrunners kind of dominated the first half of the first half. That's a vortex. And the Blazers dominated the second half of the first half. And so as a result, the Blazers have 8 shots, Roadrunners 7. 2 saves for the Blazers, 1 for UTSA. 0 corner kicks were taken by UAB in the first half. 2 were taken by the Roadrunners. Fouls at 5-3 in favor of UAB having more. And, of course, Blazers will kick off here to start the second half. And hopefully for them, they can find a way to get a marker. Otherwise, this one's going to end in regulation. So we shall see what UAB can do if they can maintain that same kind of intensity that they displayed in the latter part of the first half. Kind of got some shots going and had some great opportunities, just couldn't connect and find the back of the net. So we'll see what UAB can do here. Foul is called, though. It's going to be a quick out-of-the-gate free kick here for the Roadrunners. So we'll see what happens here as UAB gives up an early one there. And Laura Waldrop with the gum on tap here for everybody on the sideline. I'll refuse and refrain from chewing for you. But get this free kick rolling here for the Roadrunners. Yeah, low kick blocked away by, looks like Amy Brewer got the best piece of it on the wall and then cleared out by Caroline Kerr. A little miscue here, back line for UTSA, trying to send it back up. Now turning along there is, I had a couple substitutions that I missed in the initial switch over there from halftime. We'll get it figured out now. Rachel Green on him, or excuse me, that was Hudgens. Cleared out UTSA, complete collapse on that back line. Came out of the gate like a bull, and UTSA wasn't ready for it. Jessica Doe's got some room now. She'll take a shot. Actually, not a bad opportunity there. Decent angle. But as I was saying, as I get the paperwork sorted here, that was number 14, Megan Morrow, now in for the Blazers. There's a ball in for UTSA. Different ball game here in the first 2 minutes of the second half. A lot more energy. Everybody must have had a Nutri-Grain at halftime because it's a different game so far. Alex Otto gonna cross over. Now Morrow coming up. Caroline Kerr couldn't get a foot to it in time. Otto turning and runs. She sends over. Just cut off there by UTSA, though. A lot more energy out on the field for sure. Now running here is UTSA. Much needed rest for both teams out here running around in this wet grass when your feet feel like they're 40 pounds each. That definitely doesn't help. Now turning there. Brewer eventually sends it along now. Caroline Kerr, not what she meant to do, but actually found Amy Brewer with it. Sent down. Hernandez cleared it. Rebecca Kinsing, rather, was able to eventually win it back for UTSA. As we start heading in that direction. Turning it around here. Blazers have it again. Turning, Jessica Doe now with it. Good job there, UTSA, to cut it off. That's a good ball here. On a run. And we may be getting a man-made shower here in just a second. As the sprinklers are on, we shall see how that affects things. And now running with it here is UTSA. Thought we had avoided all the rain today, but then we decided to make our own because we just didn't get enough. out of the real rain earlier, so now a sprinkler at our backs. We'll try to deal with that, folks. So UTSA's got it in their own goal here. I think Laura Waldrop's going to try to body up on it and use a man-made block it for us, straight up Blockingham style. Sent across here. UTSA's got it in the middle. They're on the run with it now. It's funny, we forget to turn the sprinklers off because it never rains in Alabama, so we had to do away with rainfall this year. Turning around here. UTSA is kicking it down. Oh, that's a little play on the ground there for UTSA. Good job. That was actually Kazaskara who did a good job right there, keeping that at the feet. And that's kicked out. Going to be a UTSA Roadrunner throw in here. That's a high fly ball. Good job, Kelsey Doherty, to jump up and get it. Decent opportunity there for the Roadrunners, actually. Well done. Now, Morrow's there. Otto back to Kuster-Steffen. Sending up. Another ball. Hudgens, it would have been too far anyways. Now Jessica Doe. She's got it. Presado's got it. She'll keep it down at her feet for a moment. She's going to want to use right foot, but can't. Now UTSA's got it again. They're trying to turn along here. And eventually it is sent upfield, but Otto is there to foot it down again. Amy Brewer's got it. And cleared up again by the Roadrunners. Coming out of the gates had a lot of energy now, starting to settle into a groove here. Coming on for Alexis Alanis here. Nope, and she gets a lucky bounce in her direction. Kuster-Steffen has to step over and does a good job defending there. Sent upfield by Kuster-Steffen. Looking for Hudgens. Hudgens has it. Being cut off, hung on to. That has to be a foul, and it is eventually called. It's actually called on Hudgens. So we'll go with that. Okay, Katie Ann Lochte was or not Katie Ann Lochte, that's actually Bree von Schneido that was defending there. Sent out, I believe, for a goal kick here for Kelsey Doherty. Sent up into the air, headed back by Alanis. Sent over. Now it's kicked out of bounds. And here's a throw in here for the Roadrunners. Sent out now. Marion Hernandez. And a foul is called, so the Blazers win a free kick here. Trying to turn up the pace. Need a goal, 36 and some change. Second half. And tangled up, but Roadrunners win it back here anyways. They'll try to switch fields here near side of your screen. That's a good job there by Jessica Doe on a turnover. And an even better job on defense by Marion Hernandez. It should be, I think, a throw-in. But man, oh man, Jessica Doe came out of nowhere. That was completely caught off guard there. Marion Hernandez was not ready for Jessica Doe. She's a sneaky one for sure. That goes out on UAB. Megan Morrow couldn't keep out of the way. So Roadrunner throw in here in the far corner. They're still trying to work it out, and eventually they do. Roadrunner's turning. They'll come up near side. Still working there. We're looking to cross. Does. It's high and wide. Number 23, Alexis Alanis, trying to cross as we hit the 35-minute mark. Second half, Roadrunners up 1-0. Scored that goal about probably midway of the first half on a corner kick that just kind of bounced around everywhere. As Ryan Martin receives an email. Waiting on computer to get working here at BVA Compsville is always a fun thing. Now Bree Kuster-Steffen backtracking, does a good job, leaves it for Darty, who clears up. UTSA going to get a throw in here. Ball kicked up field. And kind of cleared away, but not necessarily, so UTSA will maintain here. Alanis back with it. Wanted to shoot, but didn't have the angle. It's good job there by Morrow cutting the pass off. Still with it, though, is UTSA. They're now near side. Would have seen a shot there. That was a good idea. Otto giving the angle, trying to make her go left foot. Good defense. Sent up. Darty gets on it quickly. Good job there by Darty. That was Jordan Lacey sending it into the box. That ball punted away or bounced right around midfield. Now Hudgens has it. Jessica Doe. That took a weird winder kind of bounce. And still now back with it is UTSA. Playing small ball here, middle of the field. Roadrunners have it, working on the far side. Still going here, Roadrunners near side. And crossing. Oh, wow, that couple bodies were in there. It was headed away. I think that's a corner kick. It is a throw-in, rather. I was a little off on my depth perception. Roadrunner throw-in coming. And across. Headed. Out over for, I think, a goal kick. I believe, yes, it is a goal kick. Kelsey Darty will cue it up here. And kicks it away quickly. Blazers working not yet on borrowed time, but certainly on limited time here. 32 minutes, second half, need a goal. Coming up, UTSA now. Good job there by Megan Moore to cut that off. Doe will just kick it out of bounds, trying to save face here. Don't want to give up anything easy, especially when you're only down 1-0. So a throw in coming here for the Roadrunners. It's Marion Hernandez. So Hudgens now turning along with it. Still got it. What a job right there just to stay on her feet after being challenged. She's looking upfield. Onside now is Paige Mary. High fly ball. Hakira heads it just wide of the goal. That was one of the better connections that we've seen all day, really, from either team. And that was a good job there. Caroline Carey used the height. We'll get a couple subs here for UTSA. 5 and I think 18 coming in, so that'll be Melissa Finley and Olivia Nichols coming in. Checking out Jordan Lacey and Marion Hernandez coming off the field. So that was an unbelievable connection there. And now here's Hudgens, who wins it right off of a goal kick. Kicked out. Should be a corner. I believe that's what we're going to get here. Corner kick coming for UAB. And so now Blazers will have an opportunity to score here. And this is big time. This is how UTSA scored actually in this exact position in the first half. So now if Presedo can find a gold shirt to clean this up, Blazers would tie the game. Could extend it. Megan Morrow going to come up for the short, but kick is low. Brewer downs it, looks for a shot, takes one, kind of bounces over a little bit. Bodies go down. Referee calls a foul. It was Alexis Alanis who did a good job selling that one. So now a free kick here inside the 18 for the Roadrunners. 30 minutes and a couple seconds now, second half. Blazers still playing with a good bit of fire here. Chested down by Alanis. Crossed over. Cameron ends up with it. Bree Kuster-Steffen now has it. She'll send it up. Looking for Presedo, who loses it just out of bounds for a Roadrunner throw-in. UTSA's got it, and they'll send it in. Throw in here coming for UAB as it goes out of bounds on that far side. Got it here is, well, a lot of, we'll call it unnecessary touching going on out there that kept Hudgens from being able to make the turn. Turning on here. Roadrunners now looking to make an attack. Still going there. Rebecca Kinsing. Looking for a lucky bounce now. Roadrunners low shot. It goes just in front of the goal. It's still in bounds. Still in bounds. I think it is eventually going to go what will be a Blazer throw-in at just this side of the corner kick flag. Or it would have been a goal kick rather in this case, but throw-in coming here for the Blazers. Man, that thing skated across the front of the net. Nobody was there to finish it. Alexis Alanis looking for somebody to pass to. She gets it back. Melissa Finley crosses low. Cut off by Otto. Otto up, looking for Hudgens on a run. Can't find it. Too many Roadrunners in the street. Coming now on the far side. Sarah Behe. Nicole Galan crosses over here to Melissa Finley. Finley's going to take a long shot, I think, and does. Sometimes you just have to practice field goals. That one goes high. Kelsey Doherty will have a goal kick here. 27 and now a half to go in the second half. Sent up. So the current shot count, Blazers at 11 and Roadrunners at 10. So it's been even if you're just looking at offense as far as shots are concerned. Blazers with more saves, though, 3, so more on target for UTSA. 1 on target, really, for UAB. I think that was earlier on a shot. Substitutions here for the Roadrunners. That's number 12, Cameron Hoover, going to check in, and Channing Machen going to check in as well for the Roadrunners. Has 2 fresh bodies out on the field for the Roadrunners. Coming out looks like Brianna Levecki and Kaja Skara checking out. Started in this game, checked out in the first half, and now checking out here in this one. That's a good job there, Cameron, but actually it turns out to be potentially a good possession here for UTSA if they can get this cross. And that's battling there. Good turn, left shot, and that was Alexis Alanis, but it was right in the breadbasket for Kelsey Doherty, so that was not too much of a challenge, but good defense there by Megan Moore to recover for UAB. 26 and a couple seconds now in the game, or in regulation, rather. Amy Brewer getting battled. She'll win a free kick. Takes it quickly over to Morrow. And that's down there for Melissa Finley. Finley's turning, battling against Jessica Doe. Morrow's got it here near side, but Elena ends up with it off her foot. And now crossed over there. High fly ball. Darty backs up. Oh, and it is in the net. And that is exactly a goalkeeper's worst nightmare, folks. And it's one of those things you just hate when it happens, especially when it's 1-0, but now make it 2. That's Kelsey Darty on a miscue. And I want to say that was Melissa Finley that's going to be credited with the goal. I'll have to look over to Jay DeBramo for that clarification, but I think Melissa Finley had it. Or it may have been number 12, Cameron Hoover. I'll let Jay be the judge. I didn't actually see who sent that over. I was more focused. It was number 5. Okay. So Melissa Finley is credited with the goal there on the miscue by Darty. She was backtracking and it just slid. I mean, literally just the rainwater on the ball. Just one of those things that just slid. We talked about that. Could very well be the exact difference in the game now. And so we'll get a free kick here for the Blazers. Kuster Stefan having a discussion with the referee back here. 25 minutes left in the game. Waiting on free kick here for the Blazers. Near side working, UTSA deflected by Morrow. Kuster Stefan will back up and kick it out of bounds for a throw-in for the Roadrunners. So Roadrunners will throw it in here. Another substitution here for the Roadrunners is going to be Megan Wilcox in for Sarah Behe. Waiting the signal from the head ref. And too late. Well, he whistles it down now. We'll get it. Darty sets up for the goal kick. And you can just see Darty is absolutely just furious at herself back there. Completely discouraged after that miscue on that high ball. And she'll kick it upfield. You can just see how deflated she is back there. UTSA heading it down. Katie Foster was able to check in a moment ago. I missed that one, but she did check in. UTSA turns. Near side of your screen here. Foster was defending. Good job there by Paige Marion. And looked for Hudgens. Hudgens did a good job battling as well and winning a throw in there for UAB. Ball thrown in, finds Mary. She hangs on. Good job there. Presado's got it. Shot. Hudgens. Best shot of the game by far because it was the best opportunity, but an even better save by Hannah Weiss. And that was Hudgens on the shot. Weiss jumps over and snagged it out of the air. No trouble for her. Now UTSA's got possession again. They're turning, rocking in the other direction. 22.5 left here, second half. 2-0 Roadrunners. UTSA is going to turn here. Chested down. Clip now. Brewer's got it. She's turning. Still has it. Good job there. Now Melissa Cameron finds Alex Otto. Otto has it. She sends over. Looking for Morrow. Morrow does a good job tracking it down. Gets it. Sends it up. Trying to find Hudgens. She was cut off. Hudgens is the main target right now for UAB, and I think that's making it easy for UTSA to defend because you pretty much know who it's going to. Blazers got to mix it up. Might want to find a way to get Rachel Green back in if possible. And, of course, Jessica Doe needs to get in on the action as well. Going to need some speed here to go on some runs here late in the second half. You're going to make a difference in this game. We'll see how Harold Warren elects to use his personnel here late in the second half. Paige Mary able to keep possession there as it deflects off of a Roadrunner. So throw in here taken quickly. Mary will cross, looking for Foster, who's onside, I think, but it was a shorter cross that she couldn't quite get to, so picked up there by Hannah Weiss. She'll throw it out. Turning is Wilcox. Kicked out again. Blazer throw in, though. 20 and 45 seconds. Throw in coming here. And it's taken. Now Amy Brewer's got it. She's working with it. Crossing, changing fields here. Bree Kuster-Steffen now. Megan Morrow near side. She's going against, that's right idea, wrong connection. 23 Alexis Elena stepped up, put the pressure on. Wilcox skies it. Now here's Morrow again. Right back to Elenas, who's got some grass in front of her. Now Olivia Nichols offsides is called by the AR on the opposite side of the field. And so a free kick coming here for UAB. Daugherty will step up and take it. Blazers have turned the temperature up on themselves here now, 2-0 late in the second half. We'll start to see some substitutions, certainly on the part of UTSA, trying to milk as much clock as possible. Katie Foster running, or sending it up. It goes out of bounds. Kerr couldn't get to it in time. So throw in for the Roadrunners. Substitution should be coming here. Number 10, Sarah Gribben. It's the best that I can say it. Gribben will check in. For 18, that was Olivia Nichols coming out of the game. Morrow now tracking it down. She'll clear it. Daugherty skies it. Maybe taking out some of her frustration there on that one. Because there'll be a throw in here for the Roadrunners. A little bit of a cool breeze going here right now after that rain passed through. It wasn't that way initially, but now that it's passed along, it's certainly cooled off probably a good at least 8 to 10 degrees. I'd say high 60s, maybe 70 degrees right now. Maybe a little lower than that, but certainly when the breeze rolls in, it's a little chilly. Now, Daugherty will punt it low away. And sent up there, UTSA bouncing around. Kerr kicks it down to Paige Mary, who does a good job maintaining right there. Too many UTSA Roadrunners, though, to try to sneak that one through. Now Wilcox will send it back. A lot of bodies battling here in the middle of the field. Still bouncing around here. And there's turning for UTSA. Katie Foster's got it. That's a gift right there if she can make something out of it. She's still going. Shot is low, and a save there by Weiss. Actually, not a bad shot at all from Katie Foster from that range. It was low and tricky, but Weiss was able to reach out and grab it again. Weiss has been solid back there on the few shots the UAB has had that have been really good. Weiss has shut them down like a Windows 95 PC. And that one is cleared up. Throw in here for UAB. We'll wait on that. We're going to get another substitution here for UTSA. That's Christine Modral. Trying to say it right. We'll get that throw in here in just a moment. Turning there, Caroline Kerr now has it. She'll cross high short. UTSA does a good job, though, clearing it here as Brewer tried to step up and clean up. Bree Kuster-Steffen does a good job tipping along to Megan Morrow. Morrow's looking for Foster again. That's Morrow. UTSA's got it. Turning here. Channing Machen. Or Machen, rather. Melissa Cameron's got it out there, kind of in a, for her, what's called no man's land. Tried to tip along for Foster. It was Paige Mary, but couldn't quite do it. Now Foster does eventually end up with it, though. Sent upfield here by Morrow quickly. Caroline Kerr tried to head it down for herself, just put a little too much on it. Couldn't keep it at the feet. Alex Otto's here in on the action. Still playing a little small ball here, middle of the field. UTSA turning and looking 23. Alexis Alanis now. Back over to Melissa Finley. Finley will send it up over the midfield stripe. Now Megan Wilcox ends up with it. She's got it and sends the ball through. Good play there by UTSA, finding Cameron Hoover in the corner. She'll send it, though. It goes out of bounds for another goal kick. A couple substitutions here for the Roadrunners. It's going to be Kaja Skare and as well Christine Modrell out of Plano, Texas, coming in as well. Wilcox coming back out, the junior from transfer out of Wright State, checking out. And, of course, 19 Channing Machen out of Grand Prairie, Texas, coming out as well. Get a substitution there. We were talking about that just a moment ago. Jessica Doe going to come in here. And, of course, she'll take out Paige Mary. So, Doe, that's a good substitution. I'm looking for Rachel Green as well to come in these critical minutes. 15 left here in the second half. Coming on here now strong is Presedo. Out of nowhere, Paige Mary's got it. Slowed the attacker. Otherwise, that was going to be a huge mismatch. Katie Foster now with it. Christmas present has been delivered. It'll go out of bounds now for a corner kick. If you were wanting a good deflection, folks, you just saw one because that landed right in Katie Foster's living room. She just couldn't get around the corner to get a shot. Jessica Doe going to check in here. I think she'll take out Paige Mary. And so there's the official call from Bill Heaton. Now a corner kick here. Katie Foster going to be the one to take it here in the near corner for the Blazers. She will kick it here. It's low winder. Alex Otto stepping back to try to get it. She'll turn. Finds Morrow. Morrow's looking on the right foot here, and she will take that option. Finds Foster here on the near sideline. Foster, another cross, and that one will go over the goal line. No challenge there from UAB, so UTSA holds strong. No shot is taken in any of that exchange there from UAB. 13.5 and a couple seconds here, second half. That's going to be Brittany Von Schneido taking the goal kick. Headed down there. We'll get it again. Return to sender. Von Schneido will have another crack at it. And that's what she does. A little higher this time to avoid the deflection. Flicked along there by Kasia Skare. Foster trying to do a little tricky deflection work. Couldn't do it. Kuster Steffen's probably going to try and wanted to clear it but didn't. Well, it's Kristen Modrell. Referee calls, I think, a foul on Bree Kuster Steffen, I believe. At least that was the last person there. So anyways, a free kick coming here for the Roadrunners. That ball crossed. Good job there by Darty to punch it away. No miscue on that one. Eventually goes out of bounds for a Blazer throw in. UTSA sideline upset about that. Jessica Doe now with it. She'll turn and eventually cuts it back. Presedo will clear it upfield. Kerrer heads it along for Hudgens. Hudgens with the push. And the foul called. So UTSA free kick backtracks. And they'll look to start running some clock as Caraway's going to check back in here. She'll take out Kerrer. think we'll get it here, actually. Caroline Kerr checking out. Kerr in, or rather Caraway in, Kerr out. We saw Caraway a good bit in the first half as well. About this, well, a little bit earlier than this in the first half, but Kerr usually gets about 20, 25 minutes, and Coach elects to take her out, give her the rest. And now UTSA is going to get a sub as well here in just a moment. Olivia Nichols is going to come back in. She's going to take out Alexis Elenis. Bouncing around here. Kicked up field. Roadrunners trying to defend. Caraway has to save her face there using the hand, but it didn't matter. The foul was actually called before that. Anyways, either way, free kick for the Roadrunners. 10.5 left in a couple seconds here in the second half. Blazers haven't really been able to make too much out of the few shot opportunities that they've had, so still 2-0 Roadrunners. Of course, that last goal, if you missed it, it was just kind of a high flyer that was mishandled there by Kelsey Doherty that just literally fell into the net. First goal was scored in the first half on a corner kick that got bounced around and finished up. And now Morrow sends it upfield. Caraway gets a touch. Foster's got it. She'll cross. Roadrunners now keep it across the midfield line here. Still got it as UTSA. I think it goes out of bounds, though. Looks like off Sarah Gribben for another Blazer throw in here. Under 10 minutes to play here. Again, it has cooled off a bit after that rain, that 30-minute rain or so we experienced before kickoff. And the breeze has kind of rolled in here, and that sort of post-rain cold front settled down a little bit here. Not too bad. At least the rain has held off. Elenis now turns for Christine Modrell. Alex Otto will send it back. Jessica Doe. Just can't make those passes count for UAB. Elenis here, she'll send up right to Kuster-Steffen, who clears it. Flicked down there by Brittany von Schneido. Sent up again by the Roadrunners. Kuster-Steffen clips it. Jessica Doe is battling here in the middle of the field. She does win it. Looking upfield, a little too much. Tried to find Hudgens. A little too much behind it, and therefore could not get a shot on net. Not a whole lot of time left for UAB, and of course I know they're feeling that right now, so you're fixing to see all dogs in the pen here up front, because they're going to need to get some shots on net quickly. Katie Foster now downs it. UTSA will win possession off that. Good job there by Foster to attack and win that back for UAB. Courtney Caraway flicks it back to her. And again, Katie Foster with it here on this near side. And that was to no one. That is not really what she was wanting to do, I don't think. There's a complete miscommunication there. Substitution here, though, for the Roadrunners finally, and Olivia Nichols will be able to check in. Foster's seeing a lot of action here on the near side. If she could go ahead and get it deeper into the corner and then make a cross. That happened earlier a few times, and that was some of the best offense that UAB had in this half. Brittany von Schneido going to take the goal kick here. 7 and under a half now to play. In regulation, 2-0 Roadrunners. Sent up, Hudgens with it, gift basket. Shot low, and a score by Hudgens. It's now 2-1, and there you go for UAB. A late score here now, 7:04 to play, 2-1, and now you look back and go, if Doherty hadn't miscued a little bit on that high flyer, we'd be dancing around overtime right here. So that is a fancy goal there, a really nice pass. I mean, literally, that was like the mailman handed her a gift basket, because it was at her feet, and she was all of a sudden in the 18 and turned, and the goal was scored easily there by UAB. a low winder that goes in the back of the net. So 7:04 to play. UTSA will have the kickoff here, and their goal now is to try and not bleed too much here. UAB scores and opens a wound, so we'll see if UTSA can hang on. Up 2-1 here. So the clock will start here in the second half. 7 minutes to go. And UTSA's got to hang on for dear life and not give up another goal. Blazers end up finding a way to get one in the net. Turning here are the Roadrunners. And kicked away there by Foster. Or deflected away by Foster, rather. So some life for the Blazer bench over here. Again, you know, Kelsey Daugherty is feeling it right now. She gave up that second goal completely on accident, really. I mean, it was certainly not intended, but just a little miscue on the hands. Kicked upfield there by Percedo for Hudgens. Hudgens is going to turn, try and use the speed, and she will get to it first. That is unbelievable effort there on her part. She'll turn, go right foot here. Sends it across. Courtney Caraway skies it up. Good ball, actually, turns out for Morrow. She should kick up for Foster, who can make a cross here if she can get some room. And that's what she's looking to do. She'll do it. It's low. Goalkeeper gets out and actually misses it. UAB could have easily scored there had they been in position, but they weren't. And now on a turn and will just clear it. Goes out of bounds there. Olivia Nichols. Blazers really had a great opportunity to score. That was a complete miscommunication there. Hannah Weiss stepped out and was going to get it on the cross low from Foster, but my goodness, she missed it. And it was laying there, just a special delivery from UPS, but nobody could take the package or sign for it. So now it's back here on the other end. Daugherty will send it upfield off the goal kick. Brewers battling there, trying to win it. No foul is called. I still don't think that was a foul, but it was called eventually. Brewer will argue. 5 minutes and a couple seconds left here in regulation. Sun starting to peek out a little bit here at BVA Compass Field. Kuster Steffen will have to head that one away. There's Brewer winning one off the side of her foot. Now Courtney Caraway's got room to move. She's on her feet with it. UTSA defends. Good job by her not to try and force anything. Back to Caraway. Caraway's going to turn. Good job there. Megs it for Foster. Foster's got it. She'll cross low. Line drive. That's 15, Jordan Lacey able to win it back for UTSA. She'll send it upfield. Kuster Steffen on the run here. Crosses over. Daugherty's going to switch field. Now Cameron's got it at her feet. 4:20 left in the game. Regulation, rather. Sent back UTSA. That ball, Percedo will clear it up. Heads over now. Again, a gift basket here for Hudgens. And good defense there. Jessica Doe downs it. Hudgens over to Foster. Foster will cross. She does it. It's high. Looking for Caraway. Tips off of her foot. Brewers on the back door. Shot just wide. And the Blazers are starting to figure things out here. Maybe a little late, but under 4 minutes to go. They'll have a few more opportunities to score. So UTSA is going to try and milk this thing for all it's worth here. They are being gashed at the moment by the UAB offense, who has figured out, and the clock will stop here in the second half. 3.5 to go. And I should start back because there was definitely a goal kick, so there it is. And a throw in here for UTSA. Trying to eliminate any clock wasting here as the head referee late in the game. So now UTSA, it's like stoppage time if you're in FIFA. And now that ball still in UTSA possession here on that far side. Throw in coming for the Roadrunners right at 3 minutes to play. Throw in coming. Brewers got it now. Or had it, or now has it back again. Looking for, I think, no, it's Hudgens coming on strong. Turnover there. UTSA will just elect to clear it. Probably a smart play. Now Cameron is up, challenging. Can't do anything with it. Flicked along here. Morrow's going to let that backtrack all the way to Daugherty, who will just clear it. Good idea. Otto heads it down. Now Cameron's going to possess here. She'll find Caraway on the foot. Brewer high, Sky, Doe's in the area, bounces. Almost a miscue there. That's actually Isabella Sanchez in at goal. I've been saying Weiss. That's Sanchez. I did not realize they had changed the goalkeeper. Headed along. Guess I didn't see her number. The 9s look like 0s. Have to excuse that. 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Cameron now with it. And you know when Bill Heaton stands up, that means it's go time, folks. Under 2 minutes to go in the game now. Hudgens will run along here. Turned over, UTSA back with it. Cleared out. That's certainly going to be their play for the next 2 minutes if they can do anything about it. So now Doherty will clear. Almost at the minute and a half point here. Amy Brewer's got time. Caraway will send it back to her. Brewer again. Hudgens on a turn, and she's got room to move here. Grass ahead. UTSA defending. She's being held onto and tracked down. I did not see a foul call, but a corner kick is in order here. Under a minute and 20. Don't know how it wasn't a foul. And the Blazers are going to go ahead and go all out on this one because this is probably the best opportunity they're going to have to score in this game. So Presedo will set up for the corner kick. It's coming quick. It's high. It's short. It is headed down. Shot. Caraway just wide. Doherty had actually stepped up to give assistance as well on that one. Complete sellout there from UAB, but it was a little shorter than I think Presedo would have liked. 45 seconds left to play in regulation. UTSA on the goal kick going to take as much time as they can. And here it comes, goal kick. If UAB's going to score, it's going to have to happen in the next 30 seconds. And UTSA is going to be able to clear this, and that is not what UAB wanted right there. And it's going to go out. No, stays in, out of bounds finally. 20 seconds left. It'll have to be a quick one. Thrown in there. Caraway's got it. She'll kick it down. Otto up. Defense holds for UTSA and cleared, and that should do it for this one, folks. Unfortunately, a little bit of a miscue is the difference in this game, so the UTSA Roadrunners will hang on and win it 2-1, but a hard fought